The benevolent deity bestowed food upon them, yet they repaid this kindness by severing the god's arm. This was an era plagued by locusts. The villagers' food had been completely devoured by the swarms. Without grain, the villagers collapsed one by one. The village chief limped outside and prayed to the heavens, begging the deity to spare them some food. The next second, lightning suddenly struck. The deity actually appeared and conjured a cow as a gift for the chief. After thanking the god, the chief took the food back and distributed it among the villagers. To save more of his people, the chief led them in worshiping the deity together. The god appeared once more and gave them a fat pig, but this time, there were far too many villagers. One pig wasn't nearly enough to feed everyone. After some hesitation, the chief conceived a sinister plan. He led his people in building an altar and prayed for food as usual. The deity appeared again, but before it could conjure any food, the chief suddenly pulled out a bow and arrow and mercilessly fired at the god. Caught off guard, the deity fell to the ground. The villagers then worked together to sever its arm. They converted the arm into a machine. With just the press of a button, the arm would produce countless fat pigs. But the chief didn't distribute the pigs to the villagers. Instead, he turned them into delicacies that the villagers could only purchase with money. Within just a few days, the chief had built himself a luxurious mansion. But this prosperity was short-lived. One day, the sky suddenly darkened. A lightning bolt reduced the chief's tower to rubble, and the food-producing machine was destroyed as well. The chief stared in horror at the deity's arm. The next second, the god was resurrected. Terrified, the chief fled in panic. The furious deity gave chase, turning everything in its path to ruins. The entire village was destroyed by the god. Realizing there was no escape, the chief fell to his knees, begging the deity to spare him. Looking at this despicable chief, the deity simply swallowed him whole.